Testing.
No, does it work?
Don't eat that. Testing.
What's this?
Rowan Graves, social security number. What's your social?
I forgot it.
Don't say it on camera.
Testing.
Is it connected to your phone or just a thing?
It's connected to my phone. This is for
That's crazy.
This is to stop and start the video.
That's cool.
I know, right?
I know, but
Okay. It is the beginning of March. March is Women's Month, I think. Anyways, I'm thinking Women's Month plus 100 heads drawing challenge, in which I try to draw 100 women through the span of March. Am I adding this onto every other project I'm currently working on? Yes, but I want an excuse to make art, and sometimes that's really hard to just make time for. Even if I really want to do it, it's just hard to make time for it. So I think by challenging myself to do this little challenge, I will make the time for it. I will enjoy it. It's something I just don't often get to do outside of a class. And half the time, if I am drawing for a class, it's not exactly something I love. Like, I'm in love with it. So yeah, we will now start the first page, first drawing. Testing. I am testing this under my blanket. For this first head, I just chose a really simple picture, and I actually chose a picture that I saw someone else drawing when they did the 100 Heads challenge, and it's kind of like a little clown woman with like kind of really light pink and blue makeup, and I just thought it was really cute, and I really liked how her hair was done, so that's why I chose this first drawing. And also, she had very big eyes. I love drawing big eyes because then I can make the eyelashes really pronounced. The whole time I was drawing these faces, I was so concerned with my head being in the way because I felt like I was leaning over the page too much, and I was so scared that actually nobody could see, because I did not do a test video for this angle before I did it. And also, you can definitely tell I didn't do a test angle because the first three heads are all on this angle, so all on the left half, when I could have just put it in the middle, but I did not do that. But it doesn't look bad. And she came out pretty, so no worries there, really no worries. I feel like maybe some people can relate to this. It's kind of like when you begin drawing for the day and you're like, okay, I'm going to cover this whole page and things, and the first thing comes out really good and you're like, awesome, we're to a great start. And then you start working on the second one and you're like, why is this getting more difficult? How is it getting more difficult? That's how I felt with this second face. The picture was really pretty, but it wasn't till after I started that I realized she was kind of had her head down a little bit, which is definitely a hard angle to draw where it doesn't look awkward, because you then have to add every single detail of every single movement. And then I just accepted it was going to look awkward. I was just like, okay, fine, this is it. So I just did my best for this one. I really liked how the nose and eyes came out for this one. I actually really liked how the whole face came out. I, like everyone else, have the problem of, even if I get the eyes the exact same shape, chances are one is slightly smaller than the other. And it really does kill me. But I am also too lazy to erase a whole eye. I did, and that I do like. It is just that it is slightly smaller than the other one, and which is not that big of a pet peeve. But she had very chunky earrings on, and I really liked that. Just very geometric shapes, very stern, harsh glare. Very pretty, very pretty. Now, actually, this third face I did might be my favorite from this whole page. I started in with just blocking in the shapes and lines, because little art tips when you're drawing the eyes. So let's say we draw the nose first. You know that the points of the eyes on the inside are just, sometimes they will come just slightly, they'll be aligned with the edge of the nose, or just be slightly outward. So I always like to do nose, eyes, mouth, because I know most of the time the pupils will line up with the points of the mouth. Either just like a little bit scaled, smaller, bigger. Just keep an eye on that. But definitely, like, you can literally just shape out a face from the lines and angles, and that's exactly what I did here. I chose this picture because the woman looked really stoned. Like, I didn't even convey it that much in the picture, but she looked really stoned. And also, she had a very cute fluffy pixie cut and very bold mascara. Very cute. I really liked this little portrait. The shading, I also really liked how I did it. For the fourth face, I did it the same way as I did the third face, with all of the geometric shapes. And this woman said she was just slightly at an angle, so like it was a full frontal face, but I had to like tilt my paper a little bit so I could get it right. I feel like everything was going so right. I did the nose, I did the mouth, I did the first eye, and I was like, oh my god, I love how this is coming. This might be my favorite. It's so pretty. I love how this looks. And then as I continued, I started shading in some of the nose, parts of the eyes and eyebrows. I loved her eyebrows. Her eyebrows were very just like a pointed feature on her face, and it was very nice. I wanted to accentuate that. And I was having such so much fun with this portrait, but then I got to the second eye, and the second eye did not like me, and which meant I did not like it, and it really annoyed me. The second eye really annoyed me. I don't know what went wrong. I don't even know if it was a size thing. I don't know if it was a size thing, a shading thing, but I got very upset from this eye. Like, ugh, it looks like a doll or shark's glass eye. It annoyed me so much. So then I overcompensated with a lot of shading for this portrait. I went full in details for the shading because I was like, I can't have people focus on this. This isn't happening. This isn't real. At the end, I did like how it came out. I didn't want to shade in her hair because she had a lot of hair, and then that would have been a lot of pencil mark. But I'm so happy with how it came out. It's not bad, just annoying. For this last face, I did this to myself. I did it to myself. I pointedly looked to do a side profile, and I was like, I love side profiles. This will be so fun. And then it was her nose that got me. Like, it was like an immediate slope upwards. Rise up. And so like her nostril was also at a very strong angle. I couldn't get the size of her nose right at first. I then couldn't get the right angles. And you can see at one point I did just like, I was like, I'm going to get this over with. It's gonna happen. I'm done doing it. I did realize I was going in a lot by overlining the nose, and since it is a smaller portrait, that is definitely what was annoying me because the lines were too thick for the size of it. And then so I went back in and I tried to make really fine line details, and I was happy with it. But then after all the nose things, it was a little ruined for me. Still a very pretty picture though. Okay, now that first page of heads is done, I think that's a good starting point. First page, I think it's like five heads. Good starting point. Other projects I'm currently working on is making crochet flowers to sell for Mother's Day at my job. I'm a little worried I'm shooting a little too high, and that I'm then going to be disappointed if a lot of people don't buy flowers from me, because I will be disappointed and sad. But also I'll probably sell them online at like a little bit of a discount for whatever flowers I don't sell. But anyways, so last year I sold 40 flowers in a week or two, and that was when I didn't plan to sell flowers at all. Like it just happened. People were like, can I have flowers, and so it was just like a word of mouth thing. This time I'm actually planning. I'm gonna make it like an order form where they'll just say the number of the type of flower they want. I'm gonna have an envelope attached. They put the money in the envelope, and then they give it back to me, and then I bring them their flowers. So this time I am going to prepare the flowers, which also means in the next 2 months, I believe I need to make 60 flowers. I've already finished 40 of them, so I have to make 60 flowers. So y'all can just watch me all the flowers. It is now dinner time, and I'm pretty sure I've been up since 7 a.m. I woke up this morning so excited and energetic. I was gonna clean the house. I was going to go clean the litter boxes at the old lady's house who I help. I was gonna clean my dog's cage. I was going to make a whole bunch of flowers. I only did some of those things, but at least they were done, and it was still fun. No regrets. No regrets. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and have a great time next time.